is this beautiful and unique square featuring a cross in the middle. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the Russian square. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 4 in 4 different colors. Okay, we're going to start with a slip knot, and we're going to start with a base ring. So for your base ring and your color A, we're going to chain 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we want to close this ring by doing a slip stitch to the first chain that you made. So into that first chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. And we're going to be working into the center of the ring. Now for row 1, we're going to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this counts as a double crochet and a chain 3. Now we're going to start the repeat. Into the ring, we're going to do the following combination 3 times. So we want to do 3 double crochets and then a chain 3. So let's do that. 3 double crochets. Here is 1, 2, and 3, and then a chain 3. We want to do this 2 more times. 3 double crochets. And then a chain 3. One more time, 3 double crochets. And then a chain 3. And now to finish off, we're just going to do 2 double crochets into the ring. So there is 1, 2, and 3. And you'll see here what we've created is like a little square. So now to finish off this row, we're just going to do a slip stitch to the third of the chain 6 that you started with. So we're going to count from bottom to top. Here is 1, 2, 3. Into that third chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and close with a slip stitch. This here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're actually going to bring our color B. So you can go ahead and cut off your color A. We're going to pull it through, and we're going to bring our color B, and you're going to join it at any of the chain 3 spaces of the corner. So I'm actually going to do a slip knot, and then I'm going to bring it to my first corner here. So once you've created the slip knot, you insert your hook into the corner, grab the new color, and then pull it forward. I'm also going to be hiding my tails here as I work this. So now for row 2, we're going to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And into the same corner, we're going to work 2 double crochets. So here is 1 and 2. Now we're going to work 1 double crochet at the, it's basically a raised double crochet at the front of the fabric. So one of those into each of the next 3 stitches. So how you do that is we're going to yarn over. You're going to be bringing the hook at the front of the fabric, and we're going to be working this double crochet around the post of the stitch below. So we're going to bring the hook in front of the work and go from right to left around the post of the double crochet of the previous row, like this. Now you're going to grab your yarn and pull it through, and from here we're completing our double crochet. And this is a raised double crochet at the front of the fabric. So let me do that again. Yarn over, go from right to left, basically bringing my hook to the front of the work, and then going behind the pillar from right to left, grabbing my yarn and pulling it back, and from here completing my double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's my second one. I'm going to do that again. Yarn over to the front of the fabric, behind the pillar of the double crochet from right to left, grab the yarn and pull back, and complete my double crochet. So that's the 3 raised double crochets at the front of the fabric. Now into the corner, we're going to do the following repetition. You want to do 3 double crochets. So here is 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to chain 3. And into that same corner, you want to do 3 more double crochets. So there is 1, 2, and 3. And this is exactly what we want to do all the way around. So around the pillars of the double crochets of the previous row, you're going to work a raised double crochet at the front of the fabric, the way that I showed you how to do here. Then you're going to come to the corner, and into it, you're going to work 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. So I'm going to do that off camera all the way around, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I just went all the way around here with that repetition. And so now come to the corner, which is where we started. And we are missing 3 double crochets and a chain 3 only, because we already have the other set of double crochets. So I'm going to do 3 double crochets in the last corner. That's 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to do a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 that you started with. So into that top of the chain 3, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. This here is the end of row 2. Now for row 3, we're going to bring in our color C. You can go and cut off your color B, and we're going to bring color C into a corner as well. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm doing a slip knot, and I'm going to be bringing that into any of the corners. So I'm going to do it at this first corner, inserting my hook into the corner, grabbing my new color with the slip knot, and then pulling it forward. Now from here, we're going to chain 6, which counts as a double crochet chain 3. 2, 4, 5, 6. Now into the same corner, we're going to do 3 double crochets. So into the same corner, we're doing 3 double crochets. Here is 1. Here is 2 and 3. And now we're going to start the row repetition. We're going to do those raised double crochets, but in the back of the work. So here I believe we're going to be alternating. So the repetition starts by doing 1 raised double crochet in the back of the work into each of the next 3 stitches. So you know how these chains here counts as a stitch. So into each of the next 3, we're going to do the raised double crochet in the back of the work. So for that, we're going to yarn over, and rather than bringing our hook to the front, we're going to be bringing it to the back. And we're going to do the same thing of going from right to left around the post of the stitch. So this is my chains. I'm going from right to left around them, grabbing the yarn and pulling it back. And from the back, I'm going to do my double crochet. Let me show you again. That was a little tight because I have all my tails there as well. So it's getting a little bit hectic, but let me do it again. We're going to yarn over, bring the hook to the back of the work, and I'm going to go around the post of the next stitch, which is this one here, from right to left. So I'm inserting my hook from right of the stitch, I go over it and I go to the left of it. And now my work is pinched, so I can't really show you. But I'm in front of the stitch right now. I'm grabbing my yarn, I'm pulling it to the back. And here I'm doing my double crochet. Here is 1 and 2. One more time. We're going to yarn over, go to the back of the work, around the post of the next stitch from right to left, grabbing the yarn and pulling it back, and then completing my double crochet. Oh, I lost it. Sorry. Let me do that again. Yarn over, go behind it from right to left, grab my yarn, and now completing my double crochet. Find that it helps if you pinch the work like this so that it's tight. Okay, so that was our double crochets raised at the back of the work. Now we're going to do the raised double crochets at the front of the work into each of the next 3 stitches to keep these all raised double crochets at the front of the work. So we're going to yarn over, go in front of the work around the post of the next stitch from right to left. You already know how to do this one, so I'm going to do it a little faster. Here is 1, and then at the front of the work from right to left. Here is 2, and then here is my 3rd. Okay, so then those are my raised double crochets at the front. And now I'm going to do a raised double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches at the back of the fabric, like we did here. So let me do these slowly with you. We're going to yarn over, go to the back of the work, around the post of the next stitch from right to left, grabbing the yarn and pulling it back. And here's what I mean pinching, right at this moment here. If this is too loose, then your loop is going to be looser. Like I could show you here actually. My very first one was a bit loose. So this loop is a little bit bigger than the others. So you want to maintain consistency in your tension here. So I'm at the back of the work, I'm going to pinch here, and then I'm going to do my double crochet. That's 1. I'm going to do the next one, yarn over, behind the work from right to left, around the pillar of the next stitch, and then double crochet. And now the last one, this is my 3rd one. Okay, and this is what we're doing on the sides of the square. So now we come to the corner, and the corner repetition is going to be 3 double crochets, a chain 3 and 3 double crochets like before. So I'm just going to do this a bit faster. This is my 3rd double crochet, chain 3 and 3 double crochets. Okay, and I want to show you what we've got going on here. So you'll see that you've created this like really beautiful raised effect, and your colors are intertwined on the side. So I'm gonna flip this over. Essentially on each side of the square we have 9 double crochets. So the first 3 you're gonna do a raised double crochet at the back of the fabric. The next 3 you're going to do a raised double crochet at the front of the fabric. The next 3 you're doing back of the fabric again, and then you do your corner repetition of 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. So do that all the way around, and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just went all the way around doing that repetition. I just did my last 3 raised double crochet at the back of the work, and now we've come to where we started with the chain 6. So to finish off this row and this corner, we just want to do 2 double crochets into the last corner space. So we do 1 and 2. And then we're going to do a slip stitch to the 3rd chain of the chain 6 that you started with. So we find that 3rd chain, insert your hook into it, grab the yarn and pull through to close. This here is the end of row 3. Now for row 4, we're going to work that with our color D. So you can go ahead and cut your color C. Pull this through. And we're going to do a slip knot with our color D and join it at any of the corners again. So I'm doing my slip knot here and I'm going to be joining it at the first corner as I've been doing every time. Pull it through. Now for this row, we're going to start by doing a chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And then you want to do 2 double crochets into the same corner. So there is 1 and 2. Now we're going to start the row repeat. So it starts by doing a raised double crochet at the front of the fabric around each of the next 3 stitches. So yarn over at the front of the fabric. So this is the 3 double crochets that are the corner. So around these we're doing front of the fabric, raised double crochets. I feel like that's such a mouthful. So this is 1, front of the fabric, around the post. Here's my second. And my last one here. Yarn over, front of the fabric, around the post from right to left. Okay. There we go. Continuing the repeat into the next 3 stitches, we're doing back of the fabric. So raised double crochets at the back of the fabric, because these were also done at the back of the fabric in the previous row. So yarn over, go behind the pillar of the next stitch from right to left, grab the yarn and pull it through the back and complete your double crochet. Do that 2 more times, behind the work, right to left, and complete your double crochet. That's 2 and that's 3. Okay, and now we're going to do that again. So the next 3 double crochets are going to be at the front of the fabric and the 3 after at the back of the fabric. So I'm going to do that a little bit faster. At this point, you're kind of following what happened the row before. Like if you're seeing a raised double crochet at the front of the fabric, that means on top of it, you also want to do raised double crochets at the front of the fabric. So that feels a little more intuitive. The new addition is that the corner groups of double crochet also have these raised double crochets. I'm now doing the ones at the back. This is my second, and this is my third. Okay. And this is what it's looking like here. So let's just recap. We have the corner, right, that we started with. Then 3 double crochets at the, 3 raised double crochets at the front of the fabric, 3 at the back, 3 at the front, 3 at the back. And now we have come to the 3 double crochets of the corner. So into those, we want to do raised double crochets at the front of the fabric. So yarn over, go at the front of the fabric from right to left, and do 1 of those into each stitch. So that's my first one, my second, and my third. Okay. This is stunning, guys. I really like this effect. It's going to be a little curvy or like curled, but it's beautiful. So this is what the side looks like. Now we've come to the corner, and into the corner, we're just going to do the repetition of 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 double crochets. So let me just do that with you here. 3 double crochets. Doing this faster because you know how to do this. Chain 3, 3 double crochets. Okay, and here we have it. That is what the first side is looking like. So now the repeat is exactly the same moving forward. So I'm just going to verbalize it for you. We have got, I'm going to just say it in groups of 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 groups of 3, meaning 15 stitches. So in the very first one, you're doing raised double crochets at the front, these first 3. The next 3 at the back, the next 3 at the front, the next 3 at the back, the next 3 at the front. So that's how you're going to work your side with the raised double crochets. And then you hit the corner with 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. And it's going to give you a beautiful square. Once you come all the way around, you'll come to the very last corner. And here you're missing a group of 3 double crochets and chain 3. So you're going to do the last side repetition. And in the very last corner, you just need 3 double crochets, a chain 3, and then you slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 that you started with. After that, you can cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. Okay guys, this one is just absolutely stunning. As you can see, there's kind of like a cross in the middle that comes out of the work. And then the square itself also is a little bit wavy because you're doing the front and back raised double crochets. It creates this bit of a wave effect. This one is absolutely stunning. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.